we should be out of here in no time, depending on how many more items are in this place. In my opinion, well, I'm not too sure myself actually. Anyway, when I was looking around Bulbapedia while looking at the maps of this place, I came across something pretty interesting. Apparently in the anime, the Whirl Islands consists of other islands, that being Silver Rock Isle, Red Rock Isle, Yellow Rock Isle, and Blue Point Isle. And I believe there's 2 more isles that make up the Whirl Islands. I don't remember what their names are, but you can go look it up in case you're interested. Anyway, just hearing about isles, kind of sounds like something straight out of Wind Waker, actually. Because I do remember seeing something about isles when I was playing Wind Waker, and man, there were quite a few isles there. Anyway, Whirl Islands was a whole lot different in the anime. Instead of being deserted, it had like many towns and other areas. It's kind of strange how something like this place could have different towns and other areas. I never would have thought of that. But hey, this is the game and this is the anime. Things vary from time to time. Yeah, I believe Lugia is still there, but the only difference is I believe it has a baby. I believe the baby is called Silver. Yeah, Silver. Yeah, where have I heard that name before? So yeah, the Lugia is apparently a mother. And that's kind of strange because I thought Lugia was genderless. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to believe. And now that I think about it, Baby Lugia, that sounds familiar actually. Because I think there's a fan-made game that involves Baby Lugia, and I think you can add it on your team. I don't really know if the game is called this. I think it's called Pokemon Ruby Destiny, I believe. I don't recall if I ever played that game, but if I did, I do remember some parts of it. I think there's some Gen 4 Pokemon in that game. Yeah, pretty obvious since, well, the game has been made by, like, one person, I believe, so yeah, obviously it has to have some Gen 4 Pokemon there. It's a Game Boy Advance game, as expected, so yeah, as I can imagine, I'm pretty sure some of the Pokemon there are most likely not at their full potential. But what do I know? It's been years since I last touched that game, so I don't think I remember too much about that game. All I remember is Baby Lugia there, but I don't really remember where you're supposed to find that thing, so yeah, don't really ask me about that. Okay, alright, I think I might be going the right way. Okay, pick this up. Okay, that boulder over there, I was thinking maybe I need strength, but I don't think I'll be needing strength after all. I did remember there was a strength boulder in here, but I didn't remember whether or not I was supposed to move it in order to get somewhere. But nonetheless, I don't think I actually need strength at all. I guess I was thinking of a different area, so yeah, I think I'm almost done with this place. Just gotta collect a few more items and we should be out of here, hopefully. Okay, so I remember there's a ladder over here, and I believe this will take me to somewhere below the boulder you just saw over there. So yeah, looks like I'm actually progressing very good. Because prior to this gameplay, I think I used to travel from island to island to see if I actually missed something. But I had no idea that the islands were all connected. I didn't have to jump from island to island. Yeah, could you imagine if I actually decided to do that? Yeah, I think I spent like, what, 2 videos in here or something, or maybe even 3. Okay, I knew this was up here. Problem is, I'm not really sure which island I'm in right now, so yeah, doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, and now that I'm below the boulder, there should be at least a few items in here, and then afterwards, hopefully I can get out of here. It depends on how I can reach the exit, that is. Anyway, news regarding Legends Arceus. I think I may be hearing some potential news about other Pokemon getting Hisuian forms. I'm not gonna mention any names because I'm not really sure if this is true or not. But if I were to make any Pokemon get any Hisuian forms, well, probably some Pokemon that really don't get paid attention to all that much. Well, first off, they have to have some certain stats to my liking. I mean, I can't just give a Hisuian form to a certain Pokemon, they have to have like certain stats or something. Well, Growlithe, I never really thought that Growlithe of all Pokemon would get a Hisuian form. I did use Arcanine on a few occasions in Fire Red, but yeah, a Hisuian form of Growlithe, well, I guess it's okay. But the typing, I guess I would change the typing a little bit, because let's face it, Fire Rock, I don't think it's the best typing out there, just as something like Magcargo. As for Colossal, well, I haven't used it, but I guess it's pretty good, hopefully. Okay, I knew there was a hidden Ultra Ball over there. It looked kind of suspicious. Okay, anything else here? Okay, I guess I'm done here. I have a feeling in my gut that I missed out on something. But whatever it is, whatever. Okay, anyway, I'm going back to Mahogany Town to heal up. And afterwards, it's off to Route 44. Yeah, I did briefly step foot in there because I was pretty shocked that I could actually go past there, despite the fact that I haven't taken on the 7th gym yet. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I'm pretty sure you couldn't do that. Although there was something in Blackthorn City that you could have saw. I think somebody would have been blocked in the gym if you had access to Blackthorn City. Oh yes, this person right here, I don't think she was here before, or maybe she was. Now that Team Rocket's gone, this person will be here selling you some pretty decent items. Well, Hyper Potion, well, I don't think it's all that bad, but Rage Candy Bars, yeah, that one guy who was here when I first stepped on Mahogany Town is now gone. Whatever. So yeah, if you want to pick up those items, feel free to do so. The Hyper Potions, well, the Hyper Potions, I would stick with them. Anyway, as you notice, Farfetch and Psyduck are still on my team. That's because I'm headed to the Ice Path. And I know for a fact that there are Strength Boulder puzzles there, so that's why I have to keep Psyduck along with me. As for Typhlosion and Alakazam, they're just going to sit out the action briefly. Besides, Suicune is still low leveled, so I might as well just give it a little bit of experience points while I can. So yeah, back to the Whirl Islands in the anime. Pretty interesting how certain isles make up an island in general. I never would have thought about that. Let alone have an actual town on an island. Wait, actually there's a whole bunch of that in the Alola region, what am I saying? Well, the point is, I never thought a place like the Whirl Islands could have a town in it. That's just completely mind-boggling if you ask me. Okay, now back to Legends Arceus. If I were to give a Pokemon a Hisuian form, shoot. You know what? I don't think I ever really thought about that. Maybe some Pokemon that I guess have some good potential, like say maybe, oh I don't know, Alakazam or Gengar. I mean, I know those two have Hisuian, no, not Hisuian forms, what am I saying? Mega Evolutions, but I think they could be, pretty good. And going back to Sword and Shield, I think there's some Pokemon that could possibly have Gigantamax forms, actually. I'm not really sure if maybe the pseudo legendaries could have gotten that, but yeah, since they already have a pretty high base stat total, maybe they don't really need that. Although it would be pretty interesting to see what they look like. I mean, could you imagine G-Max Garchomp or something, or G-Max Tyranitar? Yeah, I think that would make some people tremble. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if that could maybe make Garchomp really overused or something, or maybe OP or something. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that either. And even Dragonite, for that matter. I did talk about Dragonite a few videos ago, saying that Lance's Dragonite in Pokemon Generations was apparently OP because, yeah, apparently it just walked right to the poison gas inside the Team Rocket hideout. Yeah, I did say that before, but yeah, it's just pretty mind-boggling that something like that were to happen. But I'm getting way off topic. Hisuian forms. Hisuian Dragonite, maybe? I'm not really sure what that could possibly look like. And hey, while we're at it, since everyone's paying attention to the Kanto starters, I wonder what would have happened if maybe they got Hisuian forms. Oh no, oh man, I ran out of space again. Why do I always forget about that? Okay then, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that little interruption. I don't know why I keep forgetting about this. Seriously, I prepared for this even when I was going into the Whirl Islands. I guess what happened is because, well, I guess I was rushing towards Route 44 and I didn't take into account that I could possibly run out of space. So yeah, what's done is done. Also, a few minutes ago, I said that Typhlosion and Alakazam were sitting out the action. I was wrong. Turns out, Typhlosion, and Politoed were setting out the action. I had Alakazam in my party the whole time. But as of right now, Politoed's in my party, so that way I can give it some experience points whenever I want to give it experience points. So yeah, and Farfetch and Psyduck are still on my team. Farfetch, so that way I can fly somewhere if I really need to. And Psyduck, I'm heading to the Ice Path, so I'm going to be faced with a Strength Boulder puzzle, so I might as well be ready. Okay, before I got interrupted, I was talking about possible Hisuian forms that maybe I would like to see. Yeah, I was talking about the Kanto starters, and maybe they can get Hisuian forms or something. Because, well, think about it. When Mega Evolution was first announced, the Kanto starters, the fully evolved Kanto starters I might add, they got Mega Evolutions. And then sooner or later, they got Gigantamax forms. So, if they do get Hisuian forms, then it wouldn't be much of a surprise to me at all because, well, I guess they're just that popular, considering the fact that they've been around for at least 20 years already. As for Pikachu, even though Pikachu doesn't Mega Evolve, it does Gigantamax. And if it does get a Hisuian form, well, I guess that would be great. Well, as for its stats, well, I guess it's something to be desired, but still, seeing a Hisuian Pikachu, yeah, that might be something to think about, actually. And let me remind you, this is not confirmed, I'm just making a little bit of some suggestions. Things I want to see. So yeah, with Legends Arceus coming out in a few months, hopefully the Hisuian forms would be pretty good at their full potential. I did say something about certain pseudo legendaries getting Hisuian forms. Well, I'm not too sure about that. As a matter of fact, the starters for Legends Arceus, I don't know if maybe they can get Hisuian forms or something. If so, then that would be pretty cool. Or maybe they can get some new forms actually, because I heard that many people actually wanted that. But if that's the case, I'm not really sure how they're going to do that. 16-foot long Poliwag? Is there really much of a difference? I mean, I don't know if there's some guy here who wants a huge Magikarp, but a huge Poliwag? Yeah, something I never really considered. Okay, he wants my number, and I can't register him because I don't have any space. Okay, I'm going to delete somebody from my phone. Or Pokégear. Okay, Fisherman Tully, thanks for your services, but you gotta go. Okay, when he calls me, he's either going to battle me or he's going to give me an item. Whenever that is, or whatever it is. I don't really remember what the item is, but hopefully it's something good. Although I seriously doubt it. Yeah, anyway, the starters for Legends Arceus, if they do get Hisuian forms or other forms, well, I'm not really sure how that's going to work because, yeah, Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott, yeah, they have their simultaneous evolutions. But if they do get other forms or different forms, not Hisuian forms, then I wonder how it's going to work. Actually, it might work prematurely because in Alola, certain Pokemon evolve into their other forms in the Alola region, like say Cubone or whatever other Pokemon got Alolan form. So yeah, if it worked in the Alola region, then odds are maybe it would work in the Hisui region as well, although I could be wrong about that. Okay, I believe there's only 3 more trainers left here. I'm going to go to the left with these cool trainers right here. Yeah, these cool trainers have pretty decent Pokemon, so yeah, hopefully they could actually give me some good experience points. Although if I was playing a fan-made game, then yeah, their Pokemon would be much more interesting. Oh, Charmeleon. I was just talking about the Kanto starters not too long ago. So yeah, if the Kanto starters somehow get Hisuian forms, well, it wouldn't be much of a surprise because, yeah, a lot of people actually like the Kanto starters, especially Charizard. A lot of people seem to love Charizard for some reason. But as for other Pokemon, I'm not really sure how many other Pokemon are going to be in Legends Arceus. I know there's not going to be like tens of thousands of Hisuian forms, but regardless of what Pokemon is in there, Legends Arceus that is, then yeah, hopefully whatever's in there gets a Hisuian form. I'm not really sure what it is, but whatever it is, hopefully gets a Hisuian form. Okay, I don't think I have enough time to fight this one last trainer over here. No, second to last trainer rather. So I'm just gonna leave it off here. Next time, more Route 44, and hopefully the ice path. See you next time.